Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to 10 at 10. I can match you for approximately 10 minutes, approximately 10 a.m. Eastern, New York time. Every day, Monday through Friday, we come at you live on Facebook Live right now, live on Instagram Live right now, always right now. It's never not right now, always in the here and now. Archived on YouTube, archived on podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. So lots of ways to plug in, to connect, to tune in. We have a couple people going to be helping us out. I made an announcement yesterday about some assistance, live assistance, and I had a couple people enthusiastically respond. So thanks for that. So I'll have some support on the live broadcast now, and we'll be reaching more people. When you're entering, you can share where you're from, where you're joining us from. It's a real blessing and an honor to share this space with all of you each day as we dive into the wisdom of life. And today we're talking about how to manifest your goals. How to manifest your goals. We're going to talk about it on a few different levels. First off, let's just take 3 deep breaths. I know Christopher wrote me yesterday. I really love the part where you take a few deep breaths. It's just so centering and grounding and valuable. Artificial intelligence has joined us on Instagram. I love it. Artificial intelligence is the ID. Welcome, artificial intelligence. Welcome from Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome to Aloha. Welcome to everybody. So let's take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Leela from Tunisia, welcome. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You just take a few short, deep, grounding breaths like that. Welcome, Michelle. And you become present and grounded. We talked about that, I believe it was last week. The quickest, fastest way to become grounded is to tune into your breath. Slow, deep breaths on the bottom of your stomach. Welcome, Annie. And in that connection, things start to become, because the grounding place is this moment. The place of grounding is the present moment, is in the here and now, right? So when you ground and center, things start to look more alive. Things start to look more crystal clear. Things start to look more vibrant. And the reason is because things actually are alive, vibrant, crystal clear, vital, right? So you become aligned with life, which is who and what you are, right? We are life. You are life. This is life. Life is you. You are life. When you breathe, you're breathing in life, and life is moving through you. And so what you have access to is the life force. What you have access to in the life force. So when you look at everything that I'm talking about, it's really about having access to the life force, right? It's really having access to the deepest, most empowered, most unconditionally loving, most deeply peaceful and serene, most liberated, free aspect of yourself. Aren't you glad you got in? Aren't you glad we're sharing this space together? We're here and we're attuned together. So how to manifest your goals. So this is a huge subject. there's a lot that I can share and say about it. Lucia from Brazil, I believe. Yeah. Yes. Welcome. Hello. Good morning to you. The most essential thing about manifesting your goals, and this is where I see so many people that I work with and clients, and certainly myself, has happened to me in the past, is getting caught up in the how. So in other words, people think, I want to do this, right? But I don't know how to do it. So forget it. Just let it go. I don't know how to do it. Right? It's too big. It's too imposing. It's too magnificent. The person that I am now doesn't know how to do that. Right? So I'm here. That thing is up here, and I'm not up here. Right? I'm just down here. So I can't do that goal. That goal is too big for me. Right? I'm just going to stick where I am. I'm going to stay where I am in the little tiny, measly little things that I know how to do. Right? And that's where we get caught. And that's where we get stuck. Now, the way I like to say this, and the way I say this, is the how comes second. The how always comes second. The how comes second. It's so important to realize this, which is that nobody knows the how when the idea first comes to them. I certainly don't. Nobody I've ever heard knows how to do it. The how comes second. And the how is always going to be different. The how is always going to be a different, it's going to come forward in a different way based on the circumstances, based on the situation, based on the goal, based on the information coming back at you. So you don't worry yourself about the how. You don't concern yourself with the how. You figure out the how every step of the way. The vision and the plan come second. Has its place, but it's a secondary place. What's the most important is to focus on the goal, to visualize the goal, and to maintain that focus and visualization on the goal. And then the how will work its way out. Right? So this idea that like, I'm down here and the goal is up here and I don't know how to do it because I'm just down here. Exactly. You need to get up there, right? To be at the same vibrational frequency as the goal. How do you do it? Don't worry about that. Just find out. Find out every day, every moment, every morning, every afternoon, every evening. Find out, find out, find out. Like you're an open channel for that vibrational frequency to show itself to you each moment, each moment, each moment. And you're having the visualization, and you're having the goal, and you're having the vision, and you can manifest anything. We are magnificent. We are magical. We are miraculous. We are expressions of the divine, right? We are a space of infinite possibility. We are a space of infinite possibility. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. So it's living in that state, breathing in that state, perceiving the world in that state, perceiving yourself in that state. And then you find out the how. You find out the how. You don't need to focus on timeline of like, you know, we can get this controlling state of like, oh, I have a goal to, you know, and it needs to be done by this time. Now, the goals could be, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 15 pounds. I want to find my soulmate. I want to make $50,000. I want to buy a new home and Malibu, whatever. It's all up to you. I'm not here to tell you what your goals and what your dreams are. Your goals and dreams are whatever they are. But what I'm saying is it's all possible. Don't get caught up in the how. Don't get caught up in the how. Don't get caught up in the mind. Lead by the heart. Lead by the vision that's being called to move through you, and let the how work itself out second. I'm not saying the how is not important. It is important. And when I work with clients, we get into the how. Like we're figuring out how, but we're not figuring out how first. First, we're figuring out the goal, the end point. So you figure out the endpoint. It's very much like a GPS. GPS is such a great metaphor, right? So I want to go to somewhere. I want to go to New York City, right? So I put it in my GPS. I don't need to know how to get there. I just need to know where I want to get to. The how works itself out along the way. I have no idea how to get there, right? I just need to know where I'm going. So that's the same for you. And whatever your vision is, whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, clarify the goal, clarify the dream, clarify the endpoint first. Don't be worried about the how. Don't be stressed about the how. The how reveals itself, you know, and however long it takes doesn't really matter because it all actually already exists. All right. So whether it takes 5 minutes or 5,000 years or 5 million years to achieve that goal, don't get caught up in that either, right? Because it already exists. You need to be in the vibrational frequency, but this is already the case. This is already the case. It already exists. Everything is in the simultaneity of now. Everything is in the simultaneity of now. Everything is in the simultaneity of now. And lastly, but really most importantly, the goal is not going to make you happier. Amazing, right? The goal is not going to make you happier. Which is so slow. The goal is not going to make you happier. So then why do you do it? You do it for the joy of the process, the joy of the journey, the joy of finding out how every step of the way, the joy of the adventure, right? Like going for a mountain hike. You don't take the hike just to get to the end of it. You take the hike to enjoy the journey, every step. But you can't enjoy the hike unless you're going somewhere, right? Else there's no movement. So through the movement, you're enjoying the journey, you're enjoying the unfoldment, you're enjoying the adventure of the process along the way, the journey along the way. And that's where the fulfillment is. The fulfillment is always in the now. So that's the great paradox about goals, right? It's like, it can be really fun to delve into a goal, but the fulfillment doesn't come at the end of the goal. The fulfillment is now, and the paradox is the fulfillment now is what actually allows you to achieve the goal, because that puts you in the vibrational frequency. That puts you in the aligned space inside yourself. Any questions, comments, jokes, riddles, stories? It's good to see you all here. Then there is the, oh, you're speaking in English, Lucia. I love it. Very nice. There is the, you're welcome. There is the question that arises, which is, which almost, very often arises, almost always arises, of you get a big goal and then the feelings start to arise. I'm not worthy. Maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I don't deserve this. Maybe I can't hold this. Maybe I can't maintain it. Maybe I'll lose it. All of these self-doubt, self-worthy, self-worth, self-love issues. So we can get into that more as we move forward this week. Namaste. Namaste. Yes, namaste. Let's just take a moment to just bathe in this presence together. Carry this energy forward with you the rest of the day, and I'll see you same time tomorrow.